Hi guys, my name's Alex, and I wanted to share something that I've been working on for a really long time. I've been kind of procrastinating sharing this because I wanted, to be a perfectionist about things, and I just decided to sit down, turn on the camera, and start recording. I've been working on something that I am calling RISE, that stands for Role-Playing, Imaginative, Suspenseful Entertainment. This is a tabletop RPG similar to D&D, and I've been really, really excited about this. This is like kind of a passion project of mine that I've been like kind of thinking about and working on for the majority of the last year and a little bit before that. I've been personally GMing or DMing, game mastering, dungeon mastering a campaign for like 5 years now that's almost culminated and completed, and that's really awesome. And throughout that, I wanted to make my own system, and so I did. It's not finished yet, but it's been coming along really, really nicely, and I wanted to share it because eventually I thought, I put this much time into it, I wanted to like release it and give it to other people. Maybe at some point actually make some money off of it, but at the very least I wanted to share it on YouTube and share it with you guys. If you're interested in it, please, leave a comment or talk about it below. I'd be happy to talk about it. But essentially, it's a tabletop RPG, so it's like D&D. There's a game master. There's some information on the screen you can read along with me. But basically, there's a game master and player characters, and these players create characters themselves to act out. They pretend to be these characters in this world that the GM sets up for them. The GM acts out all the non-player characters or NPCs and narrate events and make puzzles. They come up with quests and literally everything else that might occur. It's all done kind of with the imagination. I like to do it, with pictures in the background and maps and fun things like that. But essentially, it's all out of people's minds, and pretty much everything is. All the outcomes are resolved by rolls of dice. So that's what a tabletop RPG is. And what's unique about Rise, the reason I wanted to make it is because I felt like all the games that I was playing, everything was very like overly controlled in a way that there weren't enough options. And I know even for D&D out there, there's so many options of what you can do, but I mean like with really making a unique character. And so Rise is what is called like a classless system, or a point-based system even, in which when you make a character, you're not stuck as that character. As you level up, you can change and evolve, and it's much more like a real person where like, I recently got into this new hobby, and so that is reflected in my character. Or I used to be the guy that shoots the bows and arrows, and then I decided I also wanted to pick up an axe, or I wanted to do this other thing, or pick up a gun, or learn some spells, and it very much would be reflected in the character you make. So there's a level up system where every time you level up, you get points, and you can spend those points however you want it on purchasing what you want out of your level up. So this really results in like this nearly limitless number of possible characters that you can make. Some examples that I call specializations. Here's just a few different types that I kind of came up with of ways that you could go, but you could take some of these ranks from some of these things, or even 10 different ranks from 10 different ones, and make a very broad character, or you can really put all your points into one of them. These are just some of the ways you can go. These are more like the classes that you would pick. There's like the potions master, or a seer, a slayer, a spell sword, a shapeshifter, all these different things. Some of them being kind of creepy, like a death knight. There's rules and requirements and ways to go about how to get these, and I'll maybe make another video at a later point on that, or I'll definitely make more videos. And then as you level up, there's different ways to take points as well. Here's like a kind of overall like a view on it. How you can put your points in, and how, if you put points in here, then you can go to this one and then that one based off of all these different attributes and starting things and all that stuff that I'll go into more detail later. But essentially, the whole thing is, here's how many points things would cost. There's just, so many options, and that's what I wanted to make. So that's a little bit about what Rise is. It's heavily inspired by Wizard of the Coast D&D system, and then also Green Ronin's Age system. So some other information, everything, like I said, is resolved with the rolls of dice. Rise is a system based off of 3d6s, so the only dice you need are 6-sided dice, and you need 3 of them. I prefer that in terms of simplicity. You don't have to buy a bunch of dice. You don't have to figure out, oh, if I do this, do I need this dice? For that one, I need this other dice, and there's so many dice to keep track of. It's just everything is made with 3 6-sided dice. Sometimes you roll one of them, sometimes you roll 2 of them, but mostly you roll all 3 of them at once. And the cool thing about 3 6-sided dice is you can roll doubles or even triples, and that has a big aspect of the system in which if you roll doubles or 2 dice of the same value out of the 3, you generate doubles points, and with these doubles points, there's additional things that you can do. So let's say you were trying to, attack a giant, and you rolled, you got doubles on that roll. Well, now you can do something special when you attack that giant. Not just like, oh, I'm just going to swing a sword at him. Oh no, but now I'm going to jump on his back and hold on to him or something. So there's all sorts of different things you can do with that. And then I implemented triples. So if you roll 3 of a kind, it gives you twice the doubles points, so you can do even more. And then if you roll a legendary roll, which is when all 3 dice end up on 6, the highest roll you can achieve. This is that's when you get the most doubles points. You get 12 of them instead of however many you get before, and you get something called a conviction point. It's really special, really cool. I like that aspect. Obviously, there's combat in this, but there's also lots of role playing, and I'm a GM that really likes building characters and NPCs and role playing things out, and different types of combat actions, which I can get into later. But essentially, I just wanted to make this video and put it out there because I've been putting it off, like I said. As you can see, it's kind of built into a spreadsheet right now. Eventually, I want to put it into a PDF and, again, make it so that I can share it. But just want to start making these videos, whether people watch them or not. I want to make the videos for myself so that I can share what I've made, and kind of like a cathartic thing of also making the videos to just have them out there and know that I did it and got it done. But again, if you're interested in any of this stuff, please leave a comment, subscribe, whatever. But I would love to keep doing this, and if people are interested, that makes it even better for me. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video I make. I'm not sure which one is coming next. I'll probably go through some more of the combat stuff, or maybe I'll go over races or characters. Different types of characters. I've got archetypes, I've got races in here, obviously humans, and all sorts of things. So I really am excited about this. I would love to share it with you guys. Thanks so much.